Listen, I can post Hulk Hogan if I want to. Just because somebody makes a mistake in their life doesn't mean that they haven't done good things. I don't know what he did. And he said something 20 years ago and apologized for it. If you're going to attack me, you better go after the colored athletes and the people that are black and minority that went and posted him as well. Okay, the man was nice to me. He made a mistake. I'm not God. People make mistakes in life. If you got a problem with that, look at yourself. There's not one single person in here that hasn't made a mistake in their life. So
racism is not a mistake. Cutting off your daughter for dating black men is not a mistake. That was a choice. Yeah.
All right. So the brother took up for Hulk Hogan. His fan base is going up against
him. In their life. So if you got a problem with that, then just leave or you'll be blocked. Period.
So his energy 3-4 years ago was, if you got an issue with what I'm doing on my channel, you're going to be blocked. That's how he was speaking before he started apologizing. All right. So he called black people colored people. Let's cover that right quick. Matter of fact, let me go ahead and let him apologize first, and then I'm going to tell y'all how ridiculous this is. All right. So here he is right here apologizing for calling black people colored people, black people. Last I checked, black is y'all care to help? Black is a color. If we're always the ones that want to call ourselves a damn color and then somebody call us colored, if we're always talking about the black and the brown got to stick together, we're the ones that always want to point out color. It's not race. It's color. That's what it is, bro. That's exactly what it is. All right. So listen to him apologize, trying to get his fan base back.
I owe my followers, my community, and all of social media an apology. A few days ago, I reposted an old video of me in the gym wearing a Hulk Hogan Halloween costume on the day that he passed. Last night in my live stream, a lot of people expressed how upset and frustrated they were with me that I had posted that. Instead of listening and understanding like I should have, I became defensive and said that I was posting to celebrate the wrestling icon, the person that so many of us looked up to as kids that we grew up with, that made us tear our shirts and take our vitamins and say our prayers. I didn't know to the extent of all the horrible things that he had done. Since last night, I have done a lot of research, talked to a few people, and learned all of the horrible, horrible things that man has done, which is way more than just making a mistake and being human. So because of that, I have taken the videos down, and I apologize to anybody that I offended. I am sorry. Also, during last night's live stream, I used the word colored instead of saying person of color, which is a very outdated, very offensive term. A few moments later, somebody educated me and told me that it wasn't okay to use that, which I immediately apologized to everyone and said I would never do that again.
Okay, first of all, let me stop him just for a second. Okay, one, all right? You shouldn't have apologized, bro. You said what you said. You went back and did some research and I guess found Jesus because somebody told you that they were offended by you saying colored folk. If you said colored folk, then you said colored folk. All right? So what? And if they were offended, then they can stop tuning into your podcast. They can stop being fans of yours, stop following you. But you said color folk when you meant to say persons of color. Who talks like that? You could have just said black. You could have said niggers. Someone prefer to be called that. I'm sorry. They would say, wait a minute, you're not black, are you? Be like, yeah, my uncle black. Be like, okay, you can say it. It's stupid. It's a dumb, idiotic, elementary, low vibration conversation. That's what it is. And you're apologizing for it. Also, you're apologizing for saying something positive about Hulk Hogan, bro. You went back and you looked into his life and you found out all the horrible, ridiculously bad things that, let me tell you something, man. I can only hope and pray. I can only hope and pray that people don't go out of their way to try to figure out all of the bad things that I've done and said. Because guess what? I will be canceled tomorrow. I will be canceled immediately. And I don't expect, I think it would be stupid if the people who do care for me, the people who do love me, the people who do support me, to go out of their way to apologize for supporting me because they just found out that I am also a sinner. Wow. What a shocker. We're all sinners. We're all shaped in iniquity. We all fall short of the glory of God. Period. Some of our biggest sinners, some people who have said the worst things and have done the worst things are the people who are tasked to teach the word of God. They are tasked to go through the fire themselves so that they can be able to help other people get through the fire. This is how this works. Bro, Hulk Hogan is not perfect. He never was perfect. But you cared about him. You enjoyed him. You had a great time with the character Hulk Hogan. Then you went back and found out that he had a bad relationship with his daughter. And you decided to say, you know what? Nah. You decided to go back and find out that he had a preference for people who dated his daughter. And you decided to say, you know what? I hate him now because of that. I no longer, I removed my videos of me speaking honorably about this guy because he has disrespected colored people. Come on, bro. That's soft. That's kind of weak. That's kind of weak. Let's continue.
To everyone and said, I would never do that again. So once again, to anybody that I offended, I am sorry. You know, my whole page, my whole brand is based on holding people accountable and doing better. I would be a hypocrite if I didn't hold myself to the same standards. I am human. I am still growing. I am still learning. And I promise all of you, I will do better.
That's another reason why you don't need to apologize, because you are human. You are just like everybody else. You're still growing. You're not perfect. Get away from that, brother. That's that ego coming out. That's that narcissism coming out. Nobody expects for you to be perfect, dude. Just because you have a fan base that want the muscles you have, or want the discipline you have, or buy the products that you sell, it does not mean that you are the leader of a nation, that you let them down and you led them astray. They are not your kids. They are not the people that came from your ding-a-ling once you shot some seed inside of your wife and she had the babies. They are not that. If they are not your children, you are not responsible for them. You have a platform because people want to hear what you are about. They want to see you be your authentic self. That's what they want. And if they can't handle your authentic self, 1000% authentic self, you know, the white boy that grew up wanting to be like Hulk Hogan, the white boy that grew up wanting to get in the gym and be stronger because you wanted to be like Hulk Hogan, and then wanting to honor him, wanting to be in a costume on Halloween because you looked up to him. Bro, can't nothing kill that. That will mean, and as much as I used to love some Robert De Niro, I'm not going to get in front of my damn audience and apologize to them for enjoying his movie Heat or any of his movies. For what? The character Robert De Niro used to be one of my favorite characters. But now he done lost his damn mind. He got a little bit of that TDS and lost his mind, and he feel like he has to say some really ridiculously disrespectful things about the president in order to maintain his, I don't know what you call it. He wants to stay popular amongst his people. Okay, let him do him. This is where we separate. All right? That's how that go, bro. I will say this. It's a bad look because Hulk Hogan has passed away. And now you're throwing smut on his name after going out and doing some research and finding out that he said some things that might have offended some other people. Did it offend you? Did you have to do that for your audience? No, you did not. What you're turning into is all of these propagandist left-wing lunatics who will only accept you into their country club if you have the same groupthink that they have. I can't say that twice, but I believe it made sense. And I ain't going to talk too reckless about this guy. This is a big dude. This is a big dude. I don't want to run into this brother on the street. I might have to actually shoot somebody.
I am still learning, and I promise all of you, I will do better. I have nothing but love and kindness in my heart. I will continue to try to make the world a better place. And once again, to everybody, I apologize.
Gay, bro. That's just not that anything's wrong with that, but I'm just saying. We have been helping people grow online. It has been absolutely amazing. We have helped many content creators get from zero to monetization in under 30 days. We even have a couple of these superstars who did it in 1 or 2 weeks. If you want to learn how to do YouTube, I don't care your age, I don't care what skills or talents you have. Trust me, I can help you do it effortlessly. Just reach out to me with the word coach and we can get it done. One more thing. We have a YouTube course that I just now created. I'm extremely proud of, and a lot of people are getting so much from. Purchase that course and work with us. You can join our private Facebook group and our daily group calls, which is 3 to 5 days per week, and you can learn so much more than you've ever learned before. I can't wait to hear from you. Love you. Peace.